Well, hi everybody, and want to welcome you to the fastest dirt oval in RC racing in the Kansas City area. Of course, that's Skip's RC Raceway, and we are located, for some of you that don't know, we are on 45 Highway. As you're coming north out of Kansas City, just come up 45 about what, Skip, 3 miles past Farley?
Yes, sir. It's 4 miles past Farley. The address is 13355 Highway 45 North. If you want to Google it and put it in your GPS.
GPS, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Get the correct address. But also,
Sure.
You come through Platte City if you're coming from the north, and maybe 5 miles from Platte City?
Yeah, we're about 5 miles. You come down 92 and take 45 Highway south at the 92-45 junction. Go back underneath the railroad tracks, and we're a mile south. It's real easy to find.
But we are all in anticipation of the upcoming season. Of course, the Moore brothers, Skip and myself, all partners in the Skip's RC now, and it's been a pretty slow summer, but most of the outdoor tracks will be closing up here pretty soon, and everybody will be rolling in here. Just for a minute, Skip, let's kind of talk about the upcoming season. What are some of the plans that have been discussed about that?
Well, we're going to start September 20th will be our first points night. We'd kind of like for guys that are interested in running indoors, let us know what classes they want to run. We have 9 in the computer. It's hard pressed to run 9 classes in one night when we have good crowds, so we'd really like to find out what guys really want to run. I mean, I'm sure we're going to run sprint cars and late models and a truck class. If it's up to everybody else whether we run big block modifieds, regular 10 scale modifieds, it's kind of what guys want to run. I know there's a lot of race cars in Kansas City, a lot of different types, and we'd just like to run whatever guys want to run. So
I think it's one of the things that are important, especially for you folks that are wanting to race at Skip's, is before September 20th, you need to come on out and do some racing, kind of talk to Skip or Brian or myself, and tell us what you're interested in running, and hopefully we can have this all determined by September 20th, that it won't be one of those long meetings before the races start as far as trying to figure out what we want to do. But I think what Skip's trying to say is we would like to limit it to 5 or 6 classes. Let's come in here, do our thing, and try to be out of here at a decent hour.
Absolutely. Probably one of the funnest things we have coming up is we've put together some 5th scale Bahas. This is just a regular HPI Baha. We do have sprint car bodies available for them now. We get them out of a guy in Pennsylvania. It's called Ron Shop, but it comes complete with the cage, side panels, the whole car, and they bolt right on. There's no big modifications, having to make body mounts. They go on really good, and they're super fun. Brian and I have been running ours pretty hard, and Cam's got one that's still a buggy. We've been running it. They're just a ton of fun. Mike did shoot some video of them tonight with some GoPros. We're really anxious to see how they look front and back, but it's just a whole lot of fun, and we'll run those again, whatever guys want to do. I talked to a couple folks today, matter of fact. They'd prefer to run these cars just like a regular race. We'll have qualifying, heat races, and features. Won't be a really long day or night, but they're just a whole lot of fun. We're really having a good time with them.
I know we talked to Brian, I think it was last Wednesday, and Brian was saying, hey, I'm willing to run until I got my jacket on, my hood, whatever, outside.
Yeah.
Whatever outside's to stay warm, but we are running these, so that's probably mostly on Saturday, right?
Yes, sir, I believe so. A couple of guys, like I said, I talked to today, they were wondering if we want to do a separate day, and I'll kind of do whatever guys want to do. I live close enough where it's not hard for me to get down here. The track we pretty much have to groom it in order to have a good race. You have to have some moisture in it. It gets a little dusty, as you'll see from the videos, and there's times we ran without water in it and you can't see your race cars. So as far as coming by and just playing on it, it'll be hard pressed unless we've had some rain, but by golly, when we get water on it, they get just a ton of bite. And these vehicles, Brian, mine, and the one Cam runs, all we've done is throw them down and drove them. We've not adjusted on them yet, so I shouldn't say that. Brian's had a couple little tricks with his, and his doesn't lean quite as much as mine, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It really is.
I'm really looking forward to it. We always have a lot of fun here. I think that's one of the things about Skip's is we've tried to be pretty congenial with everybody. I know a lot of guys come in from out of town Even though we may only have 5 or 6 classes, if you still want to come to Skips, I'm sure we'll find a place where whatever it is you brought will fit in, because pretty much I think the 5 or 6 classes that we've talked about are going to be pretty comparative of what everybody's going to be bringing. And street stocks, I don't think we've decided yet whether we're going with the Speed Passion or the Super Modified or whatever the class is called. I can't remember now.
Well, if we have enough Speed Passions and Super Stocks, I'm not against running both of them. I know there's a number of folks in town that have the Speed Passion system, but there's just as many running in some of the other places that have the open system. So here again, those cars are a lot of fun. It's a good intermediate level for guys to race in, and we'll run whatever they want to run.
Another one I think is the core truck, especially last year, probably one of our bigger classes off and on, because I'm not sure it was that consistent all year, was the stock slash, the modified stock slash. And then we've got, of course, got modified short course trucks. I can't get it out, blah, blah. But so how's that going to work out? You got any idea on that yet?
I'm pretty sure we'll run trucks. Will be trucks. Whether short course trucks, excuse me. Yes, short course tires. We'll run the hobby stock bodies on them, truck bodies, whatever pretty much you want to run. If we have enough big block modifieds, which is a core truck with an open motor, we'll run that class also. Here again, it's just what everybody wants to run. I know towards the end of last season, we kind of had short crowds on our big block modifieds, and if guys don't want to run that, then that's fine. We'll just run the open.
Okay, folks, I think that kind of sums it all up. Like I say, if you're really interested in running the Skips this fall and the winter season, why, please stop by here through September and let us know what it is you're interested in, what you want to run, and we're going to try and fit it all in and you know, make it so that everybody's got something to run, but yet we can still get out of here at a halfway decent time. I guess start times are going to be the same, 5 on Saturday and 7 on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. I believe we'll start just like we have been now. It seemed like, you know, a long show is 7 or 8 hours, and you know, that puts out about midnight, and that's when we had 9 and 10 classes or 15 heat races. So we like to keep that down. You know, have a couple heat races per class, run features, and you know, get out of here by 10, 11 o'clock so you can get up and go to church the next morning.
Once again, folks, if you want to have some fun, come on out and see us here at Skips. Like I put on the internet all the time, it's a trip to race with Skip. So come on out and run with us here at Skips RC, and we'll be looking forward to seeing y'all.
Thanks a lot.